This capacity building initiative, which is tagged ReadySetWork, is targeted at final year students in the university and also all other tertiary institutions in Lagos State.
Sarumi Oluwafemi and Dada Samuel were among the 422 successful graduates of the Lagos State Government's ReadySetWork program. It is targeted at equipping graduates of tertiary institutions with entrepreneurial and employability skills preparatory to entering the highly competitive labor market.
Now, it was supposed to be a mindset change, employability and entrepreneurship program. It runs for 13 weeks, and every Saturday we picked LASU as the host community. We picked 500 final year students from LASU, LASPROTECH and Lagos State College of Health Tech. We bring all of them to LASU. They get there at around 7, they leave there around 5, and we take them through 13 weeks of intensive training. I must tell you that it's been mind-blowing, the feedback we've gotten.
For the employability module, we are trained on skills that we need to excel in the world of work. And for the entrepreneurship module, they are trained on how to be successful business owners and employer of labor.
We got private sector involved, so PwC was a major partner, System Specs a major partner, Etisalat a major partner.
As Etisalat, we're delighted to partner with ReadySetWork. We're a youthful business, we're a youthful brand, and we've got millions of our customers who are studying at schools and universities throughout the state. Now, ReadySetWork for me is a fabulous initiative. As you're growing up and indeed progressing throughout your life, the periods of transition between school and work, and even when you're in work between the different roles and jobs you've got, those transitions are so important. And I think it's a super initiative of Lagos State to help people through that critical transition from studying to working.
We believe it's good to be part of a good thing. And when the Special Advisor on Education, Obafela Bankolema, discussed with me the plans of the Ambode administration, it was a very simple thing to identify with, because we believe that our graduates from school should be better prepared to add value to society.
We're talking about employability, we're talking about entrepreneurship, which aren't necessarily things that are on the curriculum. So it was how to sort of get them to, to quickly engage with the topic and think of it as a real world experience as opposed to another, course module that they were going to check and complete.
And we also got internship placements for all these graduates. So as I speak to you, over 100 of them placed in organizations like PwC, Total, GT Bank, System Specs for 6 months paid internship. Never been done before at that scale.
The winning check is for the sum of 1 million naira, and that is supposed to be the street fund. The team will also receive a sum of 100,000 naira for 6 months. So a total of 600,000 naira will serve as working capital.
Furthermore, His Excellency approved for us 15.5 million naira for the guys that went through the entrepreneurship class. So at the end of the program, you're going to have the first 3 best business ideas get funding. The first prize gets 1.1 million, the other one gets 750, then we have I think 500. Then each person now gets 100,000 naira each for 6 months as working capital. And then 80 of them get apprenticeship placements, in organizations, and we also pay them for 6 months, 50,000 naira each. So it's unparalleled.
But like, whatever money you have now is not real money. Be saving it, because real money is what you have left when there's no inflow, when nothing is coming in, but you can still survive and keep yourself going past the, past the last paycheck or past the last money you received?
So the session you just witnessed is an incubation session as part of the ReadySetWork project that we're doing with the Lagos State Ministry of Education. When you find highly talented young people in their universities or tertiary institutions across Lagos State, what you do is you need to create an environment for them to be able to start their own businesses. And what that means essentially is all of the different tools that they require to launch their businesses and grow it, we provide it. So this session today is the February version of a monthly incubation session that we've been having with these young people. Part of what we do is we help them understand that it takes time for them to truly identify the right problem that they need to solve. The students have taken, or well, now graduates, have taken time to do a lot of research, understanding research methods, things that they may not have understood or learned while they were in school. Understanding pitching, for example. If you have a business idea, the business idea is not everything. The business model that you will use to deliver that idea is what matters. And if you can stand up in front of investors that come from Silicon Valley, that come from New York, that come from the UK, different places, and be able to say to them, this is the problem I'm solving in its complexity. This is the business model I've developed and I am continuing to develop to solve the problem. I'm going to need your money, whether it is free money or it is equity money, whichever way. They're learning how to do this stuff and they've gotten incredibly better. As an example, one of the teams, Biogas for example, when they first delivered their pitch in September to the SA and a bunch of dignitaries from Lagos State government, you could tell they did a great job, right? But there was a lot that they hadn't yet understood. They had made a lot of assumptions. Between now and then, they validated those assumptions, right? Or even debunked them. And now they have a sharper, tighter pitch, right? And since then, they've pitched in 3 different competitions. I'm actually hoping that they can pitch in the 1776 competition that is a global competition, right? For people who are doing the type of work that they do, so that they get that sort of validation from the international community that their business actually makes sense and it works for this community.
Right now, we have imbued our students with the skills to become innovators. We have given them the skills to become entrepreneurs. And at the end of the day, you now have a generation of young graduates who are going out there not just looking for employment.
It's been an eye-opener. It's been a great opportunity which I feel each and every one of us here are lucky to have. We've been given so much resources by the Lagos State government and we are very, very, very grateful for that.
3 months of incubation. The group is it's at a state of creating a mini digester, and then this mini digester is going to be used for hypothesis and research testing.
Well, OneBox is a tech startup, and it's an online platform that is proposed to bring Nigerian undergraduates together to carry out social, academic, and business activities.
And I'm very happy with this platform because I really learned a lot, especially in the entrepreneurship program. So I want to say big thank you to Lagos State government for the particular set program.
ReadySetWork is and was necessary, and I'm happy that it is being implemented now. I think it's extremely important to be able to develop capacity in a Nigerian graduate. And the ability to pick up and say, hey, I want to do this, and then you do it. And I think ReadySetWork's done that really well.
My experience at Access Bank has improved my problem-solving skills and also my social capital. And also it has also helped me develop my interpersonal skills in terms of relating to people.
Back then in school, when they talk about raw data, you don't know actually what it means. But here in PwC, now I know what raw data means and be able to convert into meaningful information.
Improve my communication and interpersonal skills.
More importantly, I've been able to learn how corporate branding works and the differences between having to brand corporate and then doing the commercial branding.
While working at System Specs, I've been able to learn more about teamwork, learn how to work well with others, because Teamwork is very, very important.
One major skill I've acquired in system specs is the ability to multitask. So I see myself developing every day, and I'm sure my colleagues at home, they don't have the opportunity I have.
Yes, I've learned a lot, how to be a leader. You know, you need to take initiative, even when your supervisors are not there to monitor you. You need to take initiative and do the right thing. And I have also learned teamwork. You need to work effectively with a team.
I basically didn't know anything about how a business runs or how a business works or how to make things work in a business environment. I was more of a book kind of girl in school. So all I just wanted to do was just, read for this particular course, pass my exams, come up with great grades and stuff.
The apprenticeship itself, it was enlightening, it was educative. I learned so many things from Simply Green. I learned working with different methods, working with different people. It was really fun working with Simply Green. I had a very good boss. I had people who were ready to train me, people who were ready to pull me through. My communication skill is better compared to before. I was pretty much of a shy person, but now I think I'm better at my oral skills, written. Also, the skills I was taught. The skills I was taught during the program, the training, has really helped. The punctuality, the whole experience of having to sit in class for 5 hours, for more than 5 hours, man. It was up to like 8 hours, literally. So it taught me how to think fast.
My impression about the ReadySetWork program is quite commendable.
ReadySetWork was a journey that impacted me with the relevant soft skills and hard skills that is indispensable for anyone who wants to go into the world of work.
Well, I would say my experience has been a wonderful one and a very interesting one because it gave me the opportunity to gain information about management and development of human resources because I was attached to the human resource department.
I saw ReadySetWork as one big opportunity, though at first I felt it was just a program I could just try out. But when I got into it to enroll and I saw the way it was, I knew, okay, this was something different for me. I tried giving my best.
ReadySetWork is a great initiative and we shouldn't die. We should just take it to the next level and just continue changing lives. And let's change Lagos a life at a time.
If you guys don't succeed, if you guys don't do well, if you guys don't create the next job, the next great companies that we are all believing you to do, then Nigeria will fail.